I'll be taking you through the steps for double blessing strategy quickly, and we'll be able to take a trade or two before we are out of here. So it's something we'll build up on, and as we do it, you get to learn it, you get to see how easy it is, and if you have any question, just put it on the chat. I will take those questions. Okay, so the first thing we've done it, which is you meditate on what you want to see. Create what you want to see. You can have your own set of affirmations for your trading. Create it. And when you are done, the next thing is check for news. I know some of you asked me this yesterday. I said, calm down, we'll get to it. So this is the website you check for news, forexfactory.com. For those of you that maybe this is your first time seeing it, you can write it down. And what are we looking at? First is the time. Second is the currency. The third thing is the color of the folder in this impact. So anytime you see a red folder, it's usually what we call high impact news. When you put your cursor on it, you see high impact expected. Okay, so every time there's a high impact news, it affects the market. So usually, because what we are doing is super scalping, we simply stay away from the market an hour before the news is released and an hour after it has been released, so that the impact of the news has settled down, it has filtered out. Okay. So that is for news. Then the next thing is, like right now, when you look at this, you see that there was high impact news by 12:20 a.m. That's for Australia. The central bank governor was speaking. Then there was another news release on Australian dollar by 2:30 a.m. So with that, you look through, the next time you have a red folder is by 3 p.m. today. And whatever country you are, make sure the time is correct. Like this is what this is showing. I have not refreshed it. So I'll just make GMT +1. So you make sure that the timing is correct. So make sure this time here synchronize with your local time. You just click on it and make sure you put your local time. All right. So the next time is 3 p.m., which is on Canadian dollar. Now is 12:24. So we are free till maybe 2 p.m. If we are trading anything Canadian dollar, you shouldn't, you should just leave it alone. From 2 to 4, don't touch any pair that has Canadian dollar in it. Okay. All right, so that's for news. The next thing we'll check is the direction of the market. Is the direction of the market up or down? Is the direction up or down? So you check that on the chart. All right. But the easiest way to see it, the easiest way to know the immediate direction of the market is to check the strength of the currencies, the two currencies are looking at. Okay. You check their strength, you check their volume, because the strength and volume is what determines the direction of the market. Okay, when you see two currencies, like in this case, Euro and USD, what determines if it will keep going up? Like right now, it's going up. You can see it's going up. What would determine if it will keep going up or it will start coming down is the strength of the euro to the dollar. In a lot of people always talk about price action. Something controls that price action. Price action simply means movement of price, okay? That's what it simply means. Movement of, this is the price. On this bar is the price. So this thing you're seeing like 1.07156, what you're seeing on red, that's the current price of euro to the dollar. But there's something that moves this price, is the strength and volume of each of these currencies at any given time. Okay? And there's something that determines the strength and volume, which is majorly economic news and data. So we'll all get into those, but I'm giving you what you need to be profitable. No long talk. So there are places you can check this. One of them is here, livechat.co.uk. I'll be giving you lots of websites today, so write them down. So when you come on this chart, you click on currency strength meter. So once you have clicked on currency strength meter, you scroll down. You can see different currencies. You can see euro. You can see GBP, which means British pounds. You can see USD. You can see AUD, which means Australian pounds. You see JPY, it means Japanese yen. You see CHF, which means Swiss franc. This is New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. These other two, we don't do them. They are exotic pairs. We don't trade them. So how do you use this? As you look at this currency strength, the higher the bars, like on euro, the higher the number of bars you see on top of euro, the stronger the currency. Like you can see euro, 4 bars. Then we have GBP. How many bars can you see on GBP? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means GBP has 6 bars. What does that mean? GBP is stronger than euro. Though euro is strong, but GBP is stronger. In fact, 6 is the highest number of bars you can see. So that means right now, GBP is one of the strongest currencies at this moment. It can change. It can change. You see USD. USD has only 1 bar. What does that mean? USD is weak. USD is weak at this moment. The next is Australian dollar. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Australian dollar has 5 bars, which means it's strong, heading towards strongest, which is 6 bars. Japanese yen is 2. What does that mean? Japanese yen is what? Weak. So how does this play the role of whether the currency will be going up or coming down? So when you put when 2 currencies are put together, strong and weak. So depending on the position of the strong or the weak, it will go up or come down. Let me give it to you. All right, let me give it to you with example. let's take GBP, which is the strongest, 6 bars, and USD, which is the weakest. When you take a very strong pair, when you see a very strong pair and a very weak pair together, like there's a way these currencies has been arranged, and they were arranged like that in 1918. So in 1918, central bank governors from different countries came together and said, okay, in our exchanging one currency for another, this is the way we will arrange these currencies. And it has been that way. It has never changed. I'm saying this for a reason, because for new people, this brings some sort of confusion. But don't let you be confused, because this was set as way back as 1918 by different countries' central bank. Some of you might ask, 1918, does Nigeria have central bank? We are not trading Naira. Or does South Africa have central bank? We are not trading Rand for now. We are trading the major pairs in the world, okay? Don't take it personal, it's what it is. So what are the major pairs? The major pairs are pairs that have USD. So something like GBP USD. So in 1918, way before any of us here was born, even some of our parents were not born then. Maybe it's your grandparents. This is how they agreed that in any transaction anywhere in the world is GBP versus USD. That is how it's going to be pronounced. That is how it's going to be done. Euro USD. That's how it's going to be done. AUD USD. That is how it's going to be. Nobody can change it. NZD USD. That is how it's going to be. Nobody will ever say otherwise or change it. All right? USD JPY. That is how it's been chosen, decided to be. Nobody can change it. USD CHF. That is how it's going to be. See, there's another meeting, which I don't see happening. All right? Euro JPY. That is how it's been chosen. GBP JPY. That's how it's been. GBP AUD. That is how it's going to be. Sorry, these ones are not major pairs. Now, these are minor pairs. All these ones that don't have USD, they are minor pairs, or they are called cross pairs. Okay? So these are some of the cross pairs. Don't worry. If you are new, just get the information. There's nothing big in it. You don't even have to know which one is major, which one is cross. Yes, it's just basic information. So you can go check up other cross pairs, other major pairs. Sorry. GBP, JPY. All right. So these are examples of cross pairs. AUD, sorry, AUD, JPY. Like I told you, I'll be giving you straight what you need to make money. Okay? For the strategy works in literally all pairs. But the pairs that we've seen that works the most, the best, with the double blessing strategy. Best pairs for DBX. They are GBP USD, Euro USD, Euro JPY, USD JPY, AUD JPY, AUD USD. So you can take a screenshot. You can write it down. Make sure you come to these classes with a note, get a proper notebook. Take this class like you paid $10,000 for it. Because I can tell you it's worth more than $10,000. So these are the pairs that give us the best outcome with this strategy. Best outcome. Somebody will say, what is the bestest one? If there's any English like that. Just practice. You will come and tell us the one that you love the most. Okay? So when you put two pairs together, now, I've given you the pairs. When you put two pairs together side by side, one is strong, one is weak. I want to show you something. Two pairs. Let's say GBP. Okay, as you can see the pairs, there's one in front and there's one behind. Let's say the one in front, we say 1, we call it 1. And the one behind, we'll call it 2. All right? But in trading, the one in front is called the base currency. Base. And the one behind is called a quote. All right? I just want to give you all those terms, nice terms, you know, but even whether you know it or not, you can still make the money, can be rich, can be a millionaire trader. And you get to figure this out when the money increases. So I'm just giving you so that all those Twitter traders and Instagram traders will not intimidate you. Okay? So, but for simplicity, let's take 1 on 2. Let's say 1. Anytime you see the one currency, the number one currency, strong, and this number 2 currency, weak, it means that currency will be on the uptrend. And in uptrend, we buy. One basic rule of trading is go with the trend. The trend is your friend. It's like in swimming. When you are swimming in line with the trend, it seems like you're a very pro swimmer. But try and swim against the trend. You might drown. I'm just telling you this so that you will understand why we'll be making some decisions we are making. So when you see the number 1 currency strong, the number 2 weak, it's going to be an uptrend, and we are looking for buy. And yesterday I showed you where we click buy, the green button. All right? So when you see, again, if you look and you see the number 1 currency weak and the number stronger, the number 1 currency is weak and number 2 is strong, it will be a downtrend. And in downtrend, we sell. Sell is that red button. Is this understood? Because I want to go to the chart now to show you an example of exactly what I said. Good. Very good. Now some of you are getting it. So I showed us with currency strength meter that when you look here, the higher the bars, the stronger. When it hits 6, it means this is strongest. And when it's 1, it means weakest. Okay? So based on the explanation I gave us, GBP USD, will it be an uptrend or a downtrend? I want you to put it on the chart. GBP USD. GBP is strong, USD is weak. And GBP is the number 1 pair, USD is the number 2. Will it be uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend. Awesome. So in uptrend, what do we do? Do we buy or sell? We buy. So let's check if this is true. Let's check if this is true. So we go to TradingView. If you don't have TradingView, it's a free website. Just go to tradingview.com, open a free account. Somebody has even made $100. Some of you are way, way, way ahead of the class. That's good. That means you are studying on your own too. That's amazing. All right. So when you go to TradingView, open a free account, they might ask you, did they have some paid version, but use free version. You don't really need a paid version for now. Even me, I'm still using free version. Don't really need a paid version. So when you open it, you see different things. Maybe our next class, I will show us how to set up our TradingView. So today, if you don't have TradingView, just open it. The website is tradingview.com. Just put your email, password, username, and that's it. That's all. So here is where you pick your pair. Let's say you don't have this. I'll show you how to get this. So when you open it, it will be looking like this, or you might have some currencies on this side that is looking in a bit where they don't understand what they are. So you might not even see GBP USD. So you click on this plus sign here. You click on it and look for GBP USD. And when you click on it, you see different GBP USDs. These are different brokers. You know, some brokers have a little bit differences in their numbers. So the broker that is closest to Quotes is not here. But the broker that is closest to Quotes number is Owanda. I hope you've written it down. So we click on it. So can you see the GBP USD? Is it going up or down? Is it an uptrend or downtrend? At least on the immediate, this is a 15 minutes chart. So all of us will say uptrend, right? And you can see it now, playing out. It's been pushing up since 8 a.m. this morning. So this is almost 1 p.m. That's almost 5 hours. So, which other pair is an uptrend here? AUD USD. What trend will it be? Up or down? Up or down? Uptrend. Because AUD is number 1, USD is number 2. AUD is strong, USD is weak. So let's check here if it's true. So you can see it's also been pushing up. Though it hit this area, it's coming down a bit, but the general direction is up, 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 up. All right. So that is gotten. You've gotten that. So let me ask you again. USD JPY, will it be up or down? US is the first, JPY is the second. Will it be up or down? Okay. They're saying down, 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 down. So let's check. USD, JPY, if it's what you said it is. Okay. You can see it's been coming down. Though it's not going down, like seriously down. Why? Because their strength is relatively equal. This is just 2 and this is 1. So that brings me to this. Someone might be asking, so how do I know the best to go in? The best to go in is the one that is the strongest versus the one that is the weakest. So anytime you see the strongest and the weakest, that's your best option at the time. Among the 5 currency pairs that I gave us. Okay? So another place you double confirm, because these are free websites, sometimes they could have glitches. Yeah, some days they might not be working. And if you just rely on only one, that will give you wrong results. So you come here, freebies.com. And when you come to freebies, you click on Forex. You scroll up, okay? Just give me a minute. I'll be back. My laptop is not charged very well, so it just went off. But don't worry, I have a backup. I have a backup. So is someone learning something today? Are you learning something? Who is learning something new today? I know I have some veterans here. All the veterans, thank you for your patience. The second website is freebies.com. Okay, just put it on the chart for you. So freebies gives you the volume. Why currency strength gives you the strength. And always make sure the two are in synchrony. They are in agreement. Once you have the two in agreement, you are good. If they are conflicting, FinViz is rarely have a downtime. But if they are conflicting, just leave them alone. Peter, I thought we've told you how to get to the broker. Did you try it with VPN? You say you're still getting restriction. You can't get restriction with VPN. Say for you to try Proton VPN. Try Proton VPN and put and maybe choose Nigeria or South Africa, or choose any African country or Asia country. You'll be fine. All right, so like I said, compare the two websites, livechat.co.uk, to be sure is in agreement with FinViz. If not, just leave it alone. I look at the charts to know the one that is saying the truth or the one that is having a glitch. Just a minute, my other laptop is coming up. So the FinViz gives you volume at any given time. So the volume with it's the same way with the strength. If you merge one currency that has a higher volume than the other, let's say the one with higher volume is currency 1, and the one with less volume is currency 2, to still be a buy. And if it's the reverse, it's going to be a sell. Okay. So that's the beauty of this information I gave you now. It took me like 2 years, if not 3 years, to get it. Or you're getting it in your second day. In 2 days. Something it took 3 years. Relax. I told you my screen is coming up. So chill. Can you see the screen now? So this is freebies. This is currency strength meter. All right. So I want freebies. All right. So right here you can see us. To your right is the weakest, and to the left is the strongest. Or to the right is the one with least volume, and to the left is the one with the most volume. So NZD has the least volume, followed by USD, followed by Canadian dollars. AUD has the most volume, followed by GBP, and then CHF. So you can see that this is in synchrony with what we saw here. You see what I'm giving you now. Just prepare your at least $1,000 Christmas. Because with this, you rarely go wrong in the market. With what I just showed you now. Like I told you, it took me almost 3 years to know this. And the comparison of the two, maybe another 4 years of trading. That's the beauty of mentorship. So I know you've taken down the website. Then there's another website I'll also give you. Just giving you everything. Come on. Victor, good afternoon, sir. Victor, what did you do to me? I'm just giving. So this other website is also shows strength. And this is this is more consistent than this. You see it as currencystrengthmeter.org. So the higher the bars, the stronger the currency also. The lower the bars, the lower the currency. And when you look at this, this is in almost exact synchrony with FinViz. Which one is the least here? NZD, right? Followed by USD, right? So you go to FinViz. Which one is the least volume? NZD, right? Followed by USD, right? Okay. Which one is the strongest? AUD, followed by GBP. So which one is the strongest here? AUD, followed by what? GBP. I mean, you need to celebrate these informations you are getting. This, this. So once you have these three armed, you will definitely not go wrong, with the direction of the market. You won't. You will definitely not go wrong. So armed with what we have, we are looking at AUD USD for a buy, GBP USD for a buy. Those two pairs are the best for now. They are the best for now. So we go to our, so once you know the strength, you now know the direction you are going. So does it mean you should just jump in to buy immediately? The answer is what? No. You don't just jump in to buy immediately because it says for you to buy. There is a right place to buy. It's like, let's say you want to get on a bus. You don't just jump in the bus because the bus is going your direction. You wait for the bus to come to a bus stop. Same thing with a train. You can't even think of it in a train. Oh, you're heading to Ibadan. This train is heading to Ibadan, so you jump in. No. You get wounded. Simply, you wait at the train station, right? So that is what I will show you now. Oh, we already 1 p.m. Should I continue? I will come back tomorrow. I don't like information overload. Really, I like taking it a step at a time. But do we continue or do we come back tomorrow? Continue, continue, tomorrow, continue, 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 tomorrow, continue, 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 continue. The continuous have it. All right. So how do we determine where we go into these trades on? Very, very simple. What I'm giving you now is a revelation. And I want you to take it as simple as it is. You know, Bible says people stumble because of the foolishness, the simplicity of the gospel. That is same thing in trading. People lose money because they want complex things in trading. They want the big names. In fact, some people would have been here, they'd be waiting for me to call things like Elliott wave, first wave, second wave, fourth wave, fifth wave, the reversal, you know, talk about Fibonacci sequences and Fibonacci ratios, you know. You know, they like those big names. But can I tell you the truth? The people that make the big money are the people that keep it so simple. But most times when they show people their strategy, they doubt it. And like I said yesterday, many people, their first exposure to trading is with the brokers. And what would the brokers do? They will just scare you with big, big names, and they will want to get your money so that they will tell you, they will send you a signal that you shouldn't worry, that forest is a no-go area. But they might tell you, you know, all those nice things to make sure you part with your money. But they make more money when you lose than when you gain. So the purpose is to make sure you lose the money. That's why they say 90% of people that deposit don't withdraw. They lose their money. Why? Because they don't have the right knowledge. Because with the right knowledge, you can never lose your entire money. Not that you might not lose a trade, but you win more because you have the right knowledge. And at the end of the day, you come out with positive cash flow. So how do we get into the trade? We do that by charting. All right? Charting is the way you identify where to enter these trades. So how do you chart? Very, very simple. You do it on your TradingView. You can also do it on your phone, on TradingView on your phone, but I prefer laptop because it's easier. It gives you a larger interface. It's easier. So to do that, you need to open the exact broker you want, currency you are looking at. In this case, we are looking at GBP USD. You open it, and let me clean out all the other lines on it. So if you want to clean it, see this thing that looks like a trash can. You click on it, it will give you options to delete. All right, I've deleted it. So we start from the higher time frame, the daily. You go to daily. You can see the way it's looking a bit scattered. You just click on the side here. You click, you hold, you pull. On the side, you click, you hold, you pull together, like you're drawing it together. All right. So till it comes to a place where you can see all the candles. Each candle here represents a day. So what you do, very simple. The very last candle, you put a horizontal line on the wick. A wick of a candle is the tiny part, all right? That's the last candle. You put a horizontal line on the wick. This is where I get my horizontal line. If you are new to TradingView, just click here, you see horizontal line. You click on it, you come here, you paste, okay? So when you are done with the very last candle, the one following the last one, you put on the wick and on the body, all right? So this, I take a horizontal line again, I put on the wick, and I take another horizontal line, I put on the body, on the upper side, and another one on the body on the downside. The body is the thicker part, okay? And I also put on the wick, but you can see that the wick of the last candle and the one next to it is almost the same. So I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother. But for some of you that want to act, you can still put it. It's not bad because it's a daily time frame. All right. So after the daily, you come here and you do the exact same thing on 4 hours. This is 4 hours. You click on it. The last candle on 4 hours, you put horizontal lines on the wicks. All right. But in this case, you can see that the upper wick is already captured by the day. So what I would do is only the lower wick that was not captured, I will put a horizontal line on the lower wick. And if you're like me, I'm a very visual person. So I like changing my colors according to the time frame. I'll tell you what that mean in your trading. So the candle next to it, I'll put at the wick and the body up and the wick and body down. But in this case, the next candle to it doesn't have a wick. So I only put on the body. All right. Then the body down is already captured by the day, and the wick down is also captured by the daily support. So we go to 1 hour. Again, you click on this, click on 1 hour. All right. So the 1 hour candle, the very last candle you put on the wick. Like I said, I love mine different colors. Okay. The upper body has been captured by already the day. So what do you do next? The next candle, the upper part captured. So we do the lower part, body and wick. So we are done. We are done. Each of these lines represent a bus stop or a train station. Each of them. So if we are buying, like in this case, we will buy from the lower part, which is known as support. What is support? Support is a place where price came to retest and it bounced there and went up. Like you can see, price came here. When it came here, it it went up. It hit it again, it's going up. All right? So this is a support. This is also a support. Price came there, this candle, red candle hit it, and it went up. This is also another support. You can see this price came down here, pushed up. This one came again, pushed up. So that is support. The one on the upper side is called resistance. Like this one came here, hit this black line, and came down. That's a resistance. It resisted it. It's also known as ceiling. It's like if wherever you are now, there's a ceiling. If you want to jump through that ceiling, it will resist you, right? So that's why it's called resistance. So something happens in price. But if you keep hitting that ceiling, chances are you will break it. So as you can see, it has hit it once, hit it twice. Trust me, the second time it comes here, most likely it will break it. So don't get into, oh, it's on a resistance, so let me click sell. Once you hit it once, we don't take it even the second time. Like now, you can see it's in here, but we will not take here. We wait for it to come here. And there are some things that will guide you to know the right support or the right resistance. So these two things are called indicators. One is RSI, one is called stochastic, but I will not get to them today. Tomorrow, we'll get to them so that we can have more time for it. So when this pushes towards support, and these two, the black, you can see this black line known as RSI, and the black one here known as stochastic. When they touch the green, both of them, sometimes one can get there first. Most times RSI get there first. Sometimes, stochastic goes there first, most times. Sometimes RSI could. So when both of them are touching the green area, it's telling you this is the time to buy. It's the time to click your own green area. So the very support that price is hitting at when the stochastic and RSI are the green area, that becomes your point of entry. Don't worry, we'll practicalize this today. How do we do it? Because you can set pending order. So if I'm taking this trade, I'll be looking at between this black line. I'll be looking at between this black line and this blue line to enter this trade. This black line and the blue line. Because I know by the time price gets there, stochastic and RSI must have gotten to the green line. So with that, I can set a pending order. Let me show you how to set a pending order. So we'll wrap up with this. We'll wrap up with this. Pending order means you are just setting the trade to happen at its own time. So when you look at this, the black line is 1.24585. And the blue line is 1.24584. So somebody might ask, so which one should I take? If I am sitting and watching, I would take the one that it comes to, or within both of them when the stochastic and RSI is on the green. But since I'm not sitting down to watch, I will take the first one, which is a daily area. Daily areas are usually strong. Most times when price comes there, it usually resists it for the first time it comes there. So I will go to my GBP USD now. I want you to follow me and do this. So we are looking at entry this trade at 1.24585. So you come here, GBP USD. You click on GBP USD. If you don't have it, you click on this plus sign, type GBP USD. All right. Tap on it once, it will be here. So you click, you can see on the top right here, you see pending order. You just move this. So this is 1.24, what's that number? 585. 1.24585. All right, I want us to be in it for 5 minutes. So you choose M5. And I want us to take it with 2% of our account. So you put 2%, and it's a buy we are looking at. You click buy. Okay? So do the same thing you see me do. Do it on your demo account. So the trade will come there on its own, activate, and if it goes up and stay above the price, we win. If not, it's a lesson. We find out what happened. So GBP USD buy 1.24585. You click this green button. Okay, to tell you pending order successfully created. That's how you know you've created it. All right. Or if you want to see it, to see if you've created it, you come to this. Can you see here where the clock is showing? You just click there. You can see this is GBP USD. You see the amount that I went in, see the period, you see the price, and this is the current price. So if you want to delete it, you can click on this cancel. It will delete. So why am I showing you delete? I told you there's a news coming out by 3. Okay, the news is on Canadian dollar. Don't worry, don't delete it. The news is coming out on Canadian dollar. We are fine. We are fine. So that is a pending trade. We've analyzed it. We know where it's coming, and we've taken it. So if whether you are here or not, it and do its thing. All right. This style of trading gives us 75 to 80% winning rate. Okay. So with that said, our class, thank you for the opportunity to teach. We went way past our time, but you guys said I should go on. Said I should go. So we are done for today. Any question? Any question? So I trust you've placed the trade in your own demo account. So we will know later in the day whether we had a lesson or we had a win. So you don't have to sit and wait to see. No, you can do this analysis, set your trade, close it, and go do whatever you want to do. So in the absence of no question, thank you everyone for your time. For us is for everybody.